able to look at animals from all different nations.
There are so many different types of animals here at the zoo. Today we will find out many different interesting facts about each of them.
Come on everybody, let's go!
For the red kangaroos, the scientific name is Macropus rufus. These animals are the grazing animals of Australia, comparable to the deer and bison of North America. When fleeing, the kangaroo may jump 29 feet, but casual jumps are 3 to 7 feet. Kangaroos are marsupials. They live in Australia. They in the open plains and semi-arid areas, and they only eat grasses.
5 living species of rhino: black, white, Indian, Javon, and Sumatra. This one behind us is the white rhino. The scientific name is Ceratotherium simum. The white rhino is the largest, which can grow to stand 6 feet tall at the shoulder and weigh up to 4 tons. Feeds in savannas in Africa. Their diet is grass and plant foliage.
This is the red-tailed ganat. There are 15 species of the ganats, and some are extremely colorful in Africa. In contrast to most monkeys, instead of being loud and noisy, these ganats communicate with a few soft bird-like chirps. The long tail is used for balance when jumping and running along the aerial pathways of their forest home.
This is the black and white ruffed lemur. Lemurs are found only on the island of Madagascar. All 22 species of lemurs are now endangered species. Traditionally, the lemurs were respected as holy animals, but now their habitats are being destroyed. The very thick fur and coloring of the ruffed lemurs are excellent adaptations to living in the rainforest. Heavy downpours cannot even penetrate their fur. They eat fruit and leaves in their rainforest habitats.
This is the black howler monkey, even though only the males are black.
Howler monkeys are called howler monkeys because of their extremely loud voices.
Howler monkeys are some of the largest monkeys in the New World.
This is the cougar, known as the Felis concolor. These cats are expert hunters, and a single cougar is capable of killing an adult male elk. It does this by leaping onto the elk's back and breaking the neck with its powerful teeth and forelegs. In the past, they've been accused of tremendous damage to elk and deer. Cougars eat mammals, reptiles, birds, and insects.
These are the polar bears, known as Urus maritimus. Polar bears live in the Arctic on ice-floes, islands, and coastal areas. An adult male can weigh more than 1,500 pounds and measure 8.5 feet tall, making it the largest carnivorous land mammal.
Not always. Yeah. What? Only when you're real hungry.
Hey, you need to sign
When
up.
you're really hungry, yeah.
Just run over there and no, I can see it from here. Oh, you're talking. Should I talk now? The white coat of the polar bears provides camouflage in their snowy Arctic habitats.
Mama's gonna take us to the zoo tomorrow. Zoo tomorrow. Zoo tomorrow. Mama's gonna take us to the zoo tomorrow, and we can play all day. We're going to the zoo. How about you? You can come too. We're going to the zoo. Look at all the monkeys swinging in the trees, swinging in the trees. Look at all the monkeys swinging in the trees, and we can play all day. We're going to the zoo. How about you? You can come too. Going to the zoo. Look at all the crocodiles swimming in the water. Look at all the crocodiles swimming in the water. We can play all day. We're going to the zoo. How about you? You can come too. Go to the zoo. Mama's gonna take us to the zoo tomorrow. Mama's gonna take us to the zoo tomorrow. We can play all day. We're going to the zoo. How about you? You can come too. Go to the zoo. really, their skin is black.
That's cool.
This is the Baringo giraffe. There's only one species of giraffe, though giraffes from different areas of Africa have distinct color patterns. The spot of the Baringo giraffe are large, dark spots.
Hey guys, what's that? That's a giraffe, a straight giraffe. It safely controls the animal during veterinary examinations and other procedures. It is also used when loading giraffes from this facility into transport vehicles. Hey, did you know that a giraffe's prehensile tongue can extend over 18 inches while it's feeding?
And a baby giraffe is born 6 feet tall.
These are regulated giraffes. You can tell the difference because they have larger spots that are close together and they're lighter in color.
Around your zoo, you can find signs that talk about interesting facts about the animals you're seeing. That way you can know more about the animals that you're looking at. Hey you guys, these cats look like my cat at home.
It's an Arabian wildcat. Thousands of years ago, people in the earliest human settlements were taming wildcats like these.
Guys, clouded leopard. Isn't it cute?
Yeah, but clouded leopards have dagger-like canines and they are nearly 2 inches long.
Ow, that would hurt if it might fit you.
Yeah, it would.
Hey guys, look, it's a lion. This is one that you can really touch.
It doesn't work, you guys.
Oh no! That's too bad.
Hey, look, you guys, a new arrival.
Yeah.
Baby mute swans. And they're only a few days old.
Mute swans are heavy, powerful birds. They move clumsily on land, but are quite graceful swimmers.
And look how cute their babies are.
This right here is the gray wolf. No other animal has inspired so many myths and legends.
Did you know that wolves don't really howl at the moon? And it's not an expiration of sadness either. They just howl for the pure joy of making music.
This is quite the rainforest. Look, guys, it's an iguana. Its scientific name is iguana iguana.
Look, you guys. I don't want to be in.
These birds are called spoonbills because of their oddly shaped beaks, and rosique because of its pink rosy color.
You're gonna need coverage in here. You don't want a bird pooping on you.
Just what I am, a tree hugger.
We are now entering the desert zone.
You may think that they're able to shoot their clothes, but they really can't do it deliberately. When they shake, they can sometimes throw their clothes with great force.
It's the burrowing owl, and if you look at him, it looks like he's doing his morning yoga stretches.
Hey, we can do that too. It's related to the mongoose. Meerkats live in colonies of 2 dozen or more animals. Because they are often hunted by birds of prey, this colony life is very beneficial. A few individuals can stand watch for enemies, while other animals play or search for food. Baby meerkats! Now this is a bug collection that deserves an A.
Look at all the Lepidoptera and Coleoptera.
Finally, the tropic zone.
It's a squirrel monkey!
These monkeys may be cute, but they also have the largest brains of primates for their body weight. The long oval shape of their heads also seems more human than any other monkey head.
They live in South America and eat plants, fruit, insects, and small animals. Wow.
Like those little kids in the back.
These are the poison arrow frogs. The indigenous people
of South America used to put these frogs on their arrow spears and shoot the arrows at animals because at the touch of these frogs, it would knock you out.
Come on, turtle, get out of your shell.
Don't tap the glass, Lauren. There are signs around the zoo that tell you not to do that.
Oh.
They do that because they don't want you to disturb the animals.
It questions parrot. For many years, it was not known that the male English parrot is green and the female is red. It was assumed that they were of different species. So in captivity, this foiled many breeding programs because they figured that they were different species. The error was finally discovered and have fared well in captivity since.
This is a reticulated python. It's among the largest snakes. The reticulated python grows to a length of 30 feet and can weigh over 400 pounds. Despite the large size of their prey, there are very few reports of pythons attacking man.
Now, to the tenderness of tropical.
Okay, no footage in there. It reads.
This is the Aldabra tortoise. Surprisingly, the shells of these turtles aren't very hard, though very big. Giant tortoises are slow-moving, non-aggressive animals. Most of their time is spent foraging.
This is the golden eagle. This bird's name comes from the gold-colored feathers on the hind of the adult's necks. Golden eagles are strong flyers and can soar up to 120 miles per hour.
They hunt by sight, but only primarily during the day. As a result of this, their eyesight is many times stronger than that of humans.
These are the black-footed penguins. These two penguins are separated from the rest of the penguins because they are in courtship. They will eventually be moved back to the Penguin Cove exhibit with the rest of the penguins.
This is the hippopotamus. They can weigh up to 7,000 pounds and are one of the largest mammals. They usually travel in groups of about 10 to 15.
Though they look clumsy, they're actually really capable of moving quite rapidly. They are such strong swimmers that they can walk on the bottoms of rivers. Green-winged macaws are the largest birds in the parrot family. Their large, thick bills are powerful enough to crack even the hardest seeds and nuts. Imagine then what would happen if a macaw were to bite your finger. That's why you don't put your hands in the cages.
This is the orangutan. Most people call it the orangutan, which is a very common mistake. Orangutans are some of the most intelligent animals on Earth, with well-developed brains, great learning abilities, and curiosity about the world around them. Like us, they have flat nails, fingerprints, opposable thumbs, and eyes that face forward for accurate depth perception. Unlike humans, their arms are longer than their legs, which is an adaptation to life in the trees. Wild lifespans range from 25 to 30 years, while a maximum of 57 years has been recorded in captivity.
These gentle giants, gorillas, live together in family groups of up to 30 individuals, with one mature male as the leader. This silverback male uses intimidating dances or displays to keep intruders and members of the troop in line. When mature males beat at their chests, it is either meant as a threat or as a sign of curiosity. When young gorillas do, it is an invitation to play.
Come stand in here. Look at that gorilla. Whoa, he said. He actually. I want to be a gorilla.
Whatever, you hold your hand up. Okay. Tell me what your favorite animal is.
Tiger.
Can you give me the sound of a tiger?
Roar.
Very good.
Animal.
Tiger.
Can you act out what a tiger does?
How about you?
Butterflies are insects. They're in the order known as Lepidoptera, which means scaly wings. Their wings are covered with thousands of tiny overlapping scales. Of the nearly 17,000 species of Lepidoptera, about 17,000 are butterflies. That'd be 1,700 species of Lepidoptera, about 17,000 are butterflies. The butterfly lives on a liquid diet of nectar, sap, and fluid from dung and decaying carrion. Plants benefit by the transfer of pollen as the butterfly moves from plant to plant.
Is it a butterfly or a moth? Most people think that butterflies and moths are the same, but they're not. Butterflies rest with their wings held high over their back and have slender, cut-shaped antennae. They fly during the day and are usually bright colored. Moths rest with their wings folded down and are fuzzy and feathery antennae. Moths are often fly at night.
Pretty. See that camera? Let me see that.
All the butterflies that you see here are indigenous to North America. Most of them were imported from butterfly farms in Florida.
Oh, actually, let's check for hitchhiking butterflies.
But what if I want to take them home?
Hey, the pack. Hey, look, guys, it's like on Tarzan.
Look at the butterfly hat. I'm a pretty butterfly. Now that reading it reminds me, each zoo animal has its own special diet. And so when you look at the animals, you shouldn't feed them your food because they each have their own.
The big chain is setting down the tracks. Stop looking. Stop looking this way. Choo choo, the big chain is coming down the tracks.
Stop looking this way. Stop looking this way.
Also on the left is the yellow belly marlin, way up on top, and our North American porcupine. Inside is rock cabinomus in the middle. To the left down there.
Hey, what animal is this, guys?
You guys are scaring me.
What you have to do the wave?
You're gonna fall off? Yeah, basically.
The Utah prairie dog is found in central Utah and parts of southern Utah. They live in colonies of up to 200 individuals. These colonies build and dig in abundance of burrows and holes for sleeping chambers, the carrying of their young, and for protection from predators. Their elaborate burrows also provide homes for other animals that share their environment.
I have my license, so they tried to come out, basically talk to them about what we were doing, but I didn't give any recommendations. Sorry.
Look at the little one. Oh, where is it?
I'm gonna hold one.
I want to keep one.
Who did you send a petting zoo to?
Yeah, what happened to their petting zoo?
This is the green-checked Amazon parrot. These noisy birds gather in large groups, spending most of their time feeding in treetops. Very colorful, they are not likely to be overlooked by even the casual observer. The large hooked bill is used for feeding, and as a third foot when climbing. They are wasteful eaters.
You like the polar bears?
Did you see the little babies? Oh, there's one little baby.
What's your favorite animal at the zoo?
Which one do you like?
You like the crocodiles?
Crocodiles.
That's fun.
What's your favorite animal at the zoo?
Elephants.
Elephants.
How fun to have an elephant shirt.
Okay, well have fun at the zoo.
Thank you. This is the back-trained camel. Camels are important to many people, both for their meat, wool, and milk. Many countries drink camel milk for their nourishment. Camels are used for working and carrying water. Camels do not carry an extra supply of water in their humps, as many people believe. Camels can go long periods without drinking because they conserve water better than most other animals. A camel that has gone through a period without water can drink up to 30 gallons of water in 10 minutes. This is a peacock. As you can see, it has very bright feathers and a really, really long tail. When the peacock is mating, it will spread its feathers.
Also, female peacocks do not have tails as long as the males.
This is the Siberian tiger here at the Hogel Zoo. The Siberian tiger is the largest of all cats, weighing up to 800 pounds and measuring 13 feet from nose to the tip of its tail. Unfortunately, they are also one of the most endangered animals on the earth. There are thought to be only about 200 surviving in the wild, with continued poaching and habitat loss. Tigers are impressive hunters, able to knock down prey weighing more than twice their own weight. They are equipped with sharp, retractable claws, muscular forelegs, and long canines that they use to deliver a quick, lethal bite from the throat or back of the neck. These beautiful patterned cats are the only animals with black striped orange coats. Though seemingly conspicuous, in the wild the tiger's coats provide perfect camouflage in their forest and grassland habitat. Patterns of stripes is unique to each animal and can be used for identification.
That's part of the problem I'm having with pandas.
Lions are the most social of all felines. They live from 6 to 30 individuals in a group called a pride. Each pride occupies a specific territory covering close to 100 miles in which no other lion's presence is tolerated. Each pride is generally made up of lionesses and their cubs, with 1 or 2 adult males, which take care of the pride's security and its continuance as a breeding group. The distinctive mane that adorns a male lion may signal his sex and adult status to females as well as other adult males. It also protects his head and neck during fierce combat with other lions. The male lion does not hunt, but leaves this task to the more active and more aggressive lionesses. His role is looking after the pride's safety, which is sometimes not so easy. When a territorial fight occurs between 2 males, it sometimes happens that the loser dies of severe wounds. Lions are versatile predators. They can catch animals as small as hares and as large as bull giraffes, but specialize in medium to large size prey such as zebras and wildebeests. They can sometimes consume as much as 77 pounds in one feeding. Each lion needs, on average, about 11 pounds of meat per day to stay alive.
Baby polar bear was my favorite.
Oh, I know, and it was
Since most of the times that you go to the zoo is in the summer, when it's very hot outside, you can find lots of shady areas with benches to rest. Oh, and in your zoo, you're very likely to find lots of drinking fountains. So you need to drink lots of water.
Although you may be resting, you still get to see many great and exotic things. They have birds that are trained just to fly around the park in this beautiful vegetation.
People that work at the Hogel Zoo try their hardest to be able to recreate the animal's natural environment.
They have everything from a highly vegetated wetland
To a dry wasteland. Here we are at the Penguin Cove. Right now we're looking at the black-footed penguins. Of the 17 kinds of penguins, only black-footed penguins are found in Africa. They live in the cool coastal waters off southern Africa, coming on shore to breed, molt, and raise young. This species has adapted to extremes of hot and cold weather. In fact, they should be very comfortable even in our Utah climate.
This is the Grevy's zebra. It is often considered the most handsome of all the zebras. The zebras use the stripes to blend in from predators at a distance. Newborn zebras are brown and white until about the age of 4 months old, when they develop their black and white stripe pattern. All zebras have unique stripes, like fingerprints. The baby zebras will recognize their mothers and friends by their stripe patterns. Most zebras will eat grasses, bark, roots, and leaves.
These are the stone sheep. Among the males of these sheep, rank order is determined by horn size. As you can see, some of them have really big horns. Only rams with horns of the same approximate size will fight each other. Lower ranking and defeated males are treated like females. The actual females are ignored by the higher ranking rams except during the rut. This permits weaker and younger males to remain in the herd without being chased off.
It's only coin return!
This is the Asian elephant. Elephants have been used by people for thousands of years, in Asia especially. Elephants have been doing the heavy work of pulling and carrying logs in dense forests where it is difficult to operate modern machinery. These elephants are usually captured from the wild and trained. Since they are not really big enough to be useful until they are around 20 years old, elephants have large fatty cushions on the soles of their feet, which help support their huge weight. This padding helps the elephant to be very sure-footed, spreads the weight so well that it hardly leaves a track or marks, and allows it to walk very quietly. Telling the difference between Asian and African elephants is really quite easy. The ears of Asian elephants are smaller, and they have a higher forehead that forms into 2 front lobes. The back of the Asian elephant arches in the middle, while the back of the African elephant is convex, bending down in the middle. The tip of the trunk is also different. Asian elephants have 1 finger-like lip, while African elephants have 2. The tusks of elephants are modified teeth and can grow to reach 8 feet in males. The length of an elephant's life may depend on its teeth. Each elephant has a set of 6 feet teeth, while the last has worn out. The elephant dies since it can no longer chew its food.
This elephant is named Callie. She is one of the oldest elephants in the world. She has arthritis and a chronic foot problem though, and is currently receiving medical attention from our veterinarian. Kaylee is showing typical signs of an aging animal, and we give her extra special attention.
Elephant skin can be over 1.5 inches thick. Though thick, the skin is very sensitive and must be constantly bathed, massaged, and covered with mud or dust.
He is talking about glucose.
Try and get your finger off it. When you pull, you and they go deep. When they stick their tongue out like that, they're picking up molecules of air and so forth. You pull it over what they call a Jacob's organ, top their head. And each side of the tongue is very separate. Because of what's outside. How do you want to come out and thank everybody for coming to this house?
Thank you for joining us on this edition of Up Close and Personal with Animals at Utah's Hogle Zoo.
We've learned a lot about animals of different shapes, sizes, and colors.
Join us next time when we go up close and personal with orangutans.